Da, da, theme song, theme song. Da, da, da.
I'm Tanya,
I'm Nikki.
and we are A Thousand Eyes and One, the
A
podcast.
podcast. We're back.
We're back to chat A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Season 1, Episode 3, The Squire. For previous episodes, find us at thousandeyespod.bsky.social. On YouTube, you can find us at A Thousand Eyes and One Podcast. If you'd like to follow us on social media, we are A Thousand Eyes and One on Instagram and Facebook, Thousand Eyes Pod on Blue Sky, and if you're interested in our speculative fiction book club, follow Wine on an Empty Stomach on Instagram.
Shout out real quick to everybody who's loving this show, even though they hate everything else Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about how it's different.
It's different. My dad likes it. I found out today that my dad likes it. He hated Game of Thrones. It was too
Really?
rapey and all the other things for him.
That's fair.
Yeah. He's a sensitive bloke. He doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Lovely little training montage. This episode gives us the big reveal that we will get to, but it is what I've been waiting for.
I have comments on that, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah. We get a great horse training montage.
It's so cute.
Wasn't he adorable?
It's so cute. I love that scene so much because, like, on one hand, you get to see Egg just being a kid. He wants to do so well. He's out there at the crack of dawn practicing. You know, when you like can't sleep because something's weighing on you,
Mhm.
you know, you're just like tossing and turning, and you're like, fuck. I should talk to my therapist about this next time. Let me make a note. Like, that's what he was going through. He's like, my hands are so little and I'm so short. And how am I going to figure this out? I've got to get him the lance.
But shout out
And
to him for practicing.
love that. We haven't seen Dunk practice once.
We have not seen Dunk practice. He should be training.
He should be doing a lot of stuff.
We get to meet this wonderful one-eyed knight, Robin Riesling. Instant love.
Instant. I mean, I didn't expect to see eyeballs jiggling. Eyeball. I'm sorry.
His eyeball was hanging out of his face. Can you imagine?
No. It's on my list of things that I would like not to experience ever.
Yeah. But I'm glad we met him. We'll see him again. That's not spoiler, but
What I really enjoyed about meeting him is that Egg was not at all intimidated at all. He still like carries himself like, so I don't know who you are either, and I don't know what you're doing outside, but oh shit, I do know about you, and you're kind of famous.
yeah, he seemed scared at first when he first approached. You know, he kind of put his hand towards the sword, like, and he was looking behind him, I guess, for Dunk. But, you know, he knuckled up.
Sure did. He was like, I'm a vessel for the warrior. And I'm like, oh, is that how we're going to excuse all your bad behavior, sir? Okay,
Sounds
fine.
crazy as shit, and I love it. You know, I love these crazy fighter characters.
Like Euron, right? You're just like,
Yeah.
ah, for no
Book
reason.
Euron.
Book Euron.
It looked to me like Dunk thought that Egg ran away.
It just looked to me like he was in a mood. The same mood I woke up in today.
Mm.
You know, I think that all of these things are weighing on him. He woke up, this kid's gone. He's just sitting there, sewing on patches, maybe experiencing a little bit of existential dread. Because what the fuck has he got himself into?
Yeah.
I think what I appreciated the most about Dunk and his sour mood is that he realized that he was being bitchy and he corrected himself.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? This has nothing to do with you. This is not your fault. Let me show you how to like, you know, sew on a patch and dodge questions about puberty.
Yeah. And now we unfortunately know that the carpet does not match the drapes.
You know, that's in my notes. I'm glad you brought it up.
Didn't want to know that, but here we are.
But is this like a Targaryen thing across the board? Things that we'll wonder forever.
Targaryen pews. Let's talk about Egg's song.
Oh my God.
A
I
song
laughed
that
so
was
hard.
another nod to the Blackfire Rebellion and the Battle of the Red Grass Field. I have the lyrics in front of me if you'd
Oh,
like to hear them.
let's fucking go.
Prince Baelor was the firstborn. Prince Makar sprang out last. Damon was the bastard, so they kicked his bastard. Grass is green in summer, green grass I adore, but grass is red all over. When you kill a rebel, horses die in battle. This battle was the front. Blackfire's not a true born. He came from the wrong country, was in peril. The anvil was a rock. The hammer smashed the bastard with his giant veiny host of Dornish spearmen.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Meanwhile, Dunk's in the back puking his guts out.
Yeah.
Egg's just whittling in the
But it was kind of
tree.
cool. It's like a little history lesson. If you
Mm-hmm.
know about the Blackfire Rebellion and the Battle
Yeah.
of the Red Grass Field, it's like, oh shit, that's what he's singing
Mm-hmm.
about.
And even if you don't, you're just like, oh, this might be important. Let me put a bookmark in that.
Because it happened before he was born, but it wasn't that
Mm-hmm.
long ago.
That's what I was gonna say. It wasn't that long ago. It's still pretty fresh. They're talking about it.
It was only like a couple years before he was born. Like his older siblings would have been alive.
Yeah, totally.
So,
Very cute. Oh, I love an original song when they pop up in the shows. George is so good for that. We don't
mhm.
always get them, but there's never like a prelude. They're like, oh, here's the song. Everybody knows it. It's common knowledge. It is the pop of the day. And I love seeing that dropped into the world because
Yeah.
it makes it so much more three-dimensional. It gives it more character.
Yeah, it fills it out as part of the world building.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
If you're not familiar with the Blackfire Rebellion and the Battle of the Red Grass Field, unfortunately, we are not about to do a history lesson tonight.
Nope.
So look it up. Hopefully, one day we'll have a series about it because that would be really awesome.
It would be.
And we could bring back Baelor and Makar, or I guess it would be younger versions of them.
Meow.
Wow. So after our brief history lesson, Dunk is finished vomiting his guts out and he's ready to go to the field and get his joust on. And yeah, not today, bro.
Once again, Egg knows all.
He's so nervous and it's so cute.
Man, can you imagine just thinking, oh my God, I have to walk through town and I have to pick up my shield and I have to get on this horse and then I have to charge for my life and hope that I don't lose because if I lose, it's over.
And he's spent the last two episodes gearing up for this joust that we want to
Hmm.
see if he gets in the list and see if he wins.
He just needs one victory.
He just needs one victory.
Just like, what would Dunk do without Egg? Do you think he would just shown up and everybody would be like,
Yeah, they would
Edge
have
tonight?
yeah, they would have laughed him out of there.
And then he would have had to show up again the next day. He would have gained a nickname for sure. Something that I love about seeing them in town is just their growing buddyship. You know,
Yeah.
that chemistry is so cute. He's like looking at him. He's like, oh, this little guy, I gotta take care of him. I guess like, man, this big idiot, I gotta take care of him.
Yeah. They're so
It's so
cute.
symbiotic. I love, 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 love it. And of course, Dunk got seen by his crush doing stupid shit as always, what happens? The I carry the watermelon. It's the getting to know you episode, you know?
And Egg didn't want to eat any more hard salt beef. And Dunk got the eggs and the bacon for him. And then they
That's
had a
so cute.
bacon, egg, and cheese, whole
Bacon, egg, and
cheese.
cheese. I loved all the comments I saw on Blue Sky about that. They're like,
Oh yeah.
not the McGriddle. And I was like, nah, I was like, this is bacon, egg, and cheese. And I forgot what the name of this woman I was speaking with was, but she was like, they should have put Dunk in some Tim's then. I was like, yeah, exactly.
Dunk from the
It looked
Bronx.
delicious.
The game master propositions Dunk. He's trying to throw the match.
Plumber, tisk tisk.
After watching to the end and you see where things go,
Mm-hmm.
this felt like a red herring to me.
Mm.
I mean, obviously we know what's going to happen. We know where the
Yeah.
story's going. This felt like a way to trick people into thinking this is what this competition is going to be about.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not Dunk goes to this joust, whether or not he throws the fight, or if he wins on his own, like we're gonna see. Like, is he honorable
Yeah.
and a champion? Like, it made it to me. It made it feel like that's where they were trying to make us think the story's heading, and then of course it
Yeah.
takes a completely different direction.
I would love to ask somebody who knows nothing about the story how they felt about that, if this was the part. Because I know that the conversation was supposed to be serious, but
Mhm.
one, I was holding my breath the entire time hoping that he didn't give like a really good snotty inhale and spit, which he didn't really till the end. Thank God, because I'm traumatized.
Ugh.
And the other thing that just kept going on my head was like, Lord Ashford, he broke, if I broke, he ain't got it.
Yeah.
Broke, broke, if I broke, he ain't got it. And I don't know. It's the disadvantage of knowing what's to come sometimes, because it didn't feel weighty to me.
The proposition, you
The
mean?
proposition didn't feel heavy enough because
It's because you know where it's going.
I mean, because I know where it's going, but I think also just what I've learned from Dunk's character over the last two episodes seems to me that he wouldn't do it, you know?
Right. I don't think that he would have done it either. I mean, we see that he avoids the game master after that. He's trying
Hmm.
not to make eye contact
Yeah,
and
I don't
shit.
know you, bitch.
But I do feel like this was a little bit of a red herring to make us focus on how is Dunk gonna do in his joust? Because
Mm,
it's been so light up until now.
yeah, they should have tried harder. That's my opinion.
Arian Brightflame is jousting dirty.
That motherfucker. Shout out to his armor.
I loved his armor,
Oh
especially
my
his helm.
God.
Oh my God.
It's so cool. It's so
Loved
cool.
his helm. I
But
want it.
man, I love to hate a Targaryen. I really do. He's such a dick. He
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
And he was already not likable
Yeah.
from that first encounter. He just seems like a spoiled brat, but he can joust.
Can he though? Because he was jousting pretty dirty. He ducked.
He ducked. The duck was amazing.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to duck. You're supposed to break your lance. That's cheating. And that's why everyone booed.
I liked the duck.
No, I didn't like it. You're supposed to break your lance, and that's why everyone booed him because he ducked. And then he stabs the horse through the neck. You're not supposed to do
On
that. That's
purpose.
cheating.
Every time I saw this jousting, and not that I get the jousting confused in my mind, but I always think about the mare and heat.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I think about that every time. And is Arian a dick for stabbing a horse through the neck?
Absolutely.
Yes. I don't know what he had to gain by calling poor Beesbury out.
Just knocking somebody else out of the list.
Do you think that he thought that he'd eventually have to fight his cousin?
Maybe.
Hmm. I wonder what that would be like.
And maybe he wouldn't have gotten away so easily with killing his cousin's horse, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the whole time this is happening, I'm watching Prince Baylor every time they show him. And I love that he's got a nervous tick and he's like twisting his ring.
Mm.
Arian comes up to him. He's got to give the obligatory nod. And he's just like, oh God, okay. What kind of trouble is this kid going to get into today? And then he has that look on his face when he stops in front of Villar and then he keeps moving. And this whole time, he's just trying to maintain his composure, but you could tell he thinks his nephew is a pain in the ass.
Absolutely. And
Ugh.
I think it's notable that Makar wasn't there. So he
Yeah.
was not on his best behavior.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that you're gonna behave for daddy, but like the future king is literally sitting right there and you're gonna be a like,
Yeah, but like it's his uncle, you know? It's like a future king, but you're my uncle.
yeah.
You've probably wiped my shit. Well, the royals don't do that, but
No, they don't do that.
you've definitely smelled it. Well, the
Man.
villagers agreed with me that his jousting was dirty, and then they rioted, which was kind of crazy. It's like, hey, you can't kill all of us. And I was like, holy shit, where is this going? And
I wasn't expecting them to throw stuff, but I do love that he got hit in the head and that he was shocked.
I think that was a callback to when Joffrey got hit
Yep.
with the cow pie, as they
That's
call it.
exactly what I thought of when I saw it.
Yeah. So I like that little
I
Easter
did love the
eggs.
Kingsguard rushing out.
Yeah.
I was like, look at them, they're so valiant.
Well, Dunk and Egg decide not to stick around for the riot, and
Good
they
choice.
go to Baratheon's tent where we get another fantastic song. Are you ready for the lyrics?
I love it. And I'm holding up three fingers in case you wondered.
I'm not gonna sing it, I'm just gonna say it. Oh, Alice was a special lass, born bereft her thumb, lost a digit tending flock, now feeling awfully glum. Oh, Alice, with 3 fingers, a copper in her glass, had 2 fingers less than most. She'll shove them up your ass.
Woohoo!
Hey, I once gave her a silver, feeling down and lone. I tried to buy a pinky, but I got the whole arm bone. Oh, Alice with 3 fingers, never had a lot. She gave me all she had to give, 2 more than what was sought. Oh, 2 more than what I bought.
I love it. It makes the Hills of Chanchico sound like a fucking nursery rhyme,
Oh, absolutely.
you know? Like they were being subtle.
They're talking about getting fisted up the butt.
Yeah.
And Egg, waxes poetic about it.
I love it. I have a deep burning question though.
Yeah.
Which 3 fingers?
Well, we know she lost her thumb,
Mm-hmm.
and he asked for a pinky. So
So,
I'm thinking it's forefinger and thumb. Well, Alice was apparently wrist deep in nobles, and Dunk found honor in that
yeah,
at a crippled girl using what she has
to survive.
to survive.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hope.
Hope belongs to us all.
Dunk goes to visit Raymond, Egg goes to the puppet show, and we get an idea of what people really think about the Targaryens, aka the
Hmm.
incestuous aliens.
Aliens. Both things are true. Both things are true. And like Dunk is sitting there, he just can't understand how a knight could behave this way. And
Mhm.
Raymond's like, wait, hold on a second. Like, they're terrible people. They've been terrible people. They've always been terrible people. They're twisted. They use blood magic. They forced us to get into their fights. They sacrificed us. Like they've enslaved us. They came from over there and now they're making everything worse. And we just have to deal with it. Because he didn't say because they had dragons, but because they had dragons. They don't
Right.
now, though.
They don't now.
That's my favorite quote. Let's go into my favorite quote of the episode.
What's your favorite quote of the episode?
The only honorable thing a Targaryen can do for this realm is to finish on his wife's tits.
Amazing.
I
Absolutely amazing.
love that we got this rant. And something that I've noticed throughout the whole show is that so when Egg is talking, he's like, Arian, Arian. When Raymond is like, Arian, everybody's calling all these nobles behind their back by their first name.
Hmm.
And I kind of love it. I
It's like
kind of
this,
love
it's
it.
like just slightly disrespectful.
Just enough.
It's like when I talk to my siblings about my mom and I use her first name.
Yeah, exactly.
Tencel. Tencel and her dragon show was going
Oh,
beautifully.
shit.
Wonderful dragon puppet
Wonderful.
until Arian shows up to fuck up the vibe.
And everybody in the room got quiet and nobody warned her.
Nobody warned her, but also, should she have known better than to depict slaying a dragon? I do think, don't get me wrong, Arian overreacted,
Oh, for sure.
but would she have known his reputation and known not to do something like that at the tourney?
That's a good question. I think you might not have counted on the Targaryens showing up to this tourney,
That's
right?
true.
So
Well,
you've
to
got
the tent, you mean?
to the tourney, and you got a couple different options. You got the morning show, you got the evening show. You're gonna like circle up the rotation, but you could not have expected Arion to show up, right? Like,
Not at a
why
puppet
would he
show.
deign to like mix with the commoners and come see a dirty puppet show?
Yeah,
Um,
why was he there?
he's just out being a dick, looking for
Like,
wenches.
did he have some like underling who told him about it? Well, no, because they
It's just
didn't
like he
see it
happened
happen.
upon it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just happened upon it. I mean, if I was them and I heard that the banner of the Red Dragon flew in, I would be like, okay, shit, we got to rehearse something else.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Can't do that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he overreacted for sure. Like, he's being insane,
Yeah.
but we all know he's insane. So when you're dealing with somebody who's really fucked up, you just kind of
Yeah.
don't do anything to piss them off. And this is not me
No.
victim blaming. Tencel did nothing wrong.
She didn't do anything wrong. She should have like had the dragon come back to life.
Yeah, like right, just like improv it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got to improvise when somebody crazy like that shows up. And just the look on his face and it's just such a great contrast to every other time we've seen the puppet show.
Yeah.
Everyone's all happy and laughing. It's just such a jovial atmosphere. And now it's just dead silent. And shout out to that shirt he was wearing because I want it.
I'm sure the people watching were worried that they were about to be punished too.
Oh, yeah. We just saw him murder a horse for no reason.
Right. And he's in a bad mood because he had to give his horse to Beesbury. Raymond mentions that.
Let's pretend that I didn't know it was going to happen next. I would have been so nervous for her because
Yeah.
I've already seen what kind of guy this is. I've already
Hmm.
seen how he treats the commoners, the common folk, the small folk. And now I've killed a dragon. He just has the crazy Targaryen. And look at his eyes. Even if
Yeah.
I didn't know his reputation, I would say, oh shit, there's a Targaryen in the house.
Well, they're celebrities, right? So if you're in the audience and a Targaryen prince shows up, you might be excited. Like, oh my God, the
Mm,
prince is here. Holy shit.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But then you see that he's really angry and possibly about to do something crazy. That's when I would have slipped out the back.
Oh yeah, you got to do like the Western piano close. Boom. Put
Exactly.
the hat on and dip.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to stick around and see what happened. Because what if he recognizes you as the guy who threw the, the shit at him from earlier?
Or what if, he just goes with his normal crazy shit and just has his guards start killing people? You don't
My
know. He's
goodness
crazy.
gracious, he's crazy.
He could do anything.
What is it like when a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin or something?
Yeah, I always thought that was an unfair statement though, because there's only a few crazy ones.
Hmm,
You're right.
hmm.
It wasn't like 50-50.
Loaded dice. I was not looking forward to, and this is because of the illustration in the book where you show Tansel and her fingers are all in different directions. Oh my God. Thank God we only got the one. I
Yeah.
would have been able to stomach any more than that.
Well, Egg decides to get the true knight that he knows, Dunk,
Hmm.
to come and save the day. And Dunk shows up and whoops ass.
Oh, it was so good.
He was such a deserved ass whooping,
Oh
but
gosh.
he really was about to throw his life away for her.
And Arian called it. He's like, for her? Dunk was like, I don't know, I was just doing the thing that I thought that everybody was supposed to do.
Yeah, he
Isn't
was
this what knights
Dunk was
do?
being a true knight. He
This
was
is
protecting the innocent. He's protecting a woman.
hmm.
And that shows how serious he is about it because he fought the prince.
He fought a prince. He fought a prince. I mean, it was not just any woman too.
Well, of course, it's a woman he had a crush on, but I think it would have been any woman.
Yeah,
I think if he had seen any woman being attacked like that, he would have stepped in.
I would hope so.
I don't think it was only because it's Tencel. I think it being Tencel definitely heightened
Heightened it
things.
exactly. Yeah, I agree.
But I think he would have stepped in for any woman being attacked like that.
Dunk is honorable. There's no question about that. Was there a bit of seeing red? No pun intended, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he did. Wait, did Egg in the tent say who was hurting her?
No.
He didn't say
Egg
who
just
was
said
hurting her.
he's hurting her.
He's hurting her, right? So Dunk just comes out. He's like, all right, we're going to defend the innocent and protect women. Punch, punch. Oh, shit, it was a Targaryen.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, he definitely didn't think about it. He just acted.
And it took three men to restrain him.
Because my boo is big and beefy.
Shout out to Sir Arlen.
We get Egg's intervention, and with that, finally, the big reveal that I have been waiting for since episode 1. Egg is a Targaryen.
Egg gone. Oh, I love that. Somebody, I don't know if they were trying to bait me into a discussion that I did not want to have on Blue Sky, which I only sign on to on Sunday nights to complain about waiting for the show to come on. But I was like, yo, I wish that I could be somebody watching this for the first time and experiencing that moment, right?
Yeah.
Like, haven't read the books, any of that stuff. And the person was like, oh, actually, it was pretty obvious from the beginning.
Well, they did a lot of foreshadowing.
I don't know that I would have thought it was obvious. I would have been like, oh. Huh, I have to ask somebody who didn't know. I gotta ask my dad.
Well, they did a lot of foreshadowing. When the Targaryens show up to the tourney, we see how scared Egg gets
Hmm.
as soon as they arrive. He wants to go back to camp. We see Egg yelling, kill him, when Arion is
Yeah,
jousting, which he didn't say anything that harsh for anybody else.
he didn't. He didn't. Clearly, there's a grudge.
Even the moment when he comes to get Dunk, Raymond is talking about Makar's sons,
And he's like the youngest. Like,
the youngest one, and he comes running in.
I love that part. I really
And then the
do.
fortune teller.
Yeah, the fortune teller, which we saved to talk about till now. You'll be king.
Yes.
And you'll die a horrible, fiery death, and everyone is going to hate you and be happy that you're dead.
What a horrible fortune. At least we know she's for real.
She's got the sight.
Definitely. And Egg is like, bro, what the fuck? But yeah, for somebody to say it was obvious, well, that's what foreshadowing is. It's dropping
Yeah,
hints.
dropping hints.
They gave us hints so that you'll know that something is up with Egg.
I still would have gasped and I would have texted a friend, like, oh my God, he's a Targaryen.
I knew what was going to happen and I gasped and was
Right?
like, oh my God, he's a Targaryen because that's just, I empty my head when I watch things.
Exactly.
That's the only way to enjoy it. I loved the big reveal and it changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
This is no longer about Dunk jousting an attorney and trying to be a knight.
It's about you just fucked up a prince. Now what?
Now what?
I love when Egg stands up and he's like, "You guys get off of him." No, don't. I got this. I got this. They know me. They know me.
I know, and Dunk was trying to save him.
Trying
He's
to
like, get
save
out of
him.
here.
Get out of here. And Arian looks at him. He's like, "This motherfucker. Where have you been?" Like, I forgot the actor's name, but the way that he's portraying Arian is just making my heart so happy because he's so cool. And not like, I don't mean like cool, GQ. I mean like cold.
Yeah.
Like, everything about him makes me not want to be alone in the dark with him. You know? I'm
He
like
never even
so
smiles
nervous.
or anything.
Never, never. Just so much disdain.
The music with the reveal was extremely dramatic.
Oh my God, it was so funny. I wrote down that it reminded me of like these detective and whodunit shows that are so popular now, like the Spider-Man meme. It
Yeah.
was the music to the Spider-Man meme.
It made me think of dun dun dun.
Exactly.
Like it's a soap opera.
Exactly. And shout out to the director of this episode. It was Sarah Adina or Adina Smith. And everything about it made me happy. I'm going to say that every fucking week. Everything about the show made me happy. The only thing I took issue with was the whole, let me show you my fishing hole, throw the match, take the fall, blah, 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 blah. Because I feel like that could have been something else. I don't know what I would have put there instead. And I understand what you're saying about it being a red herring, but I think that there were better fish to pull out of the barrel.
I think the only thing that I took issue with was I thought the music was overly dramatic and the way the camera was like spinning to each shocked face. I thought that
Yeah.
was a little bit over dramatic,
I love that.
like
I did because
comedically
it made
dramatic.
it feel really corny. I think we've talked about the way that some of the funnies that happen are so unexpected. And this one was right on the nose. It was right on the nose. Like, oh no, what's going to happen now? Next week on A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
But to me, that was a moment that should have actually been serious. Like through
Mm,
everything we've seen, it's been fun, it's been light, it's been goofy. But I felt like that moment needed to be serious, and it felt very unserious with that music and the camera
mm,
work.
interesting.
It felt a little too goofy to me.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'd also like to point out that Raymond showed up sword in hand. He didn't know who was fighting either.
He did not.
I fucks with Raymond.
And when you have somebody as big as Dunk in front of you, it's pretty easy to run out with the sword. But he was ready. Raymond was about it.
Yeah, it took him a minute because he had to go, looked like he had to go get his sword and,
He had to
you
put on
know,
his sword belt.
yeah. Dunk just showed up barehanded because he's as big as an RX
And he can fight.
and he can fight.
I love that. I love just seeing him get his ass beat, especially after the dirty play on the joust.
Yeah.
I would love in the next episode for Raymond to be like, "Yo, can you teach me how to throw a punch like
Right?
that?"
Arian is really scary because even after a kick in the face that loosened a tooth, he didn't even raise his voice.
Mm-mm,
He
at
stays
all.
so calm. He's like a serial killer.
Yes, that's what I said. He's so cold and chill. My God.
He's
I love
scary. Like he didn't even really show anger
it.
when he
Mm-mm.
was breaking Tansel's fingers. He was just like, "Well, I'm gonna break your finger."
I love the actor and how he's portraying him. And
Yes, I think he's doing a great job.
I can take him seriously. No shade to our homeboy Damon. A little hard for me to take him seriously sometimes.
If the actor who plays Arian was a little older, I would have liked him as Damon.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. He's
Absolutely.
too young for it though.
Yeah.
Overall, I enjoyed the episode though. I mean, it was a very minimal complaint.
Mm-hmm.
And now it becomes what the fuck is going to happen to Dunk, who just beat up a princeling? And what is going to happen to Egg when his father finds out he's there?
Yep.
Because
Because
his
his
father
dad
is
has
gone
gone
looking for
looking for
him.
him.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Jinxies. Yeah.
Well, at least we know he's not dead. One brother down, one more to
One to
go.
go.
The only thing that makes me sad about this episode is that there are three more left.
I don't have complaints about the pacing.
Mm-hmm.
My impatience is purely a me thing because I want to
Right.
get to episode 5 so bad.
Yeah, it's always the big one.
It's always the big one.
No, Sir Arlen. Sometimes I feel like I want the episodes to be longer, but they're really well contained. Like, if you wanted to give me more of the joust, I would have loved to see that. If you wanted to give me more of the kids being buddy buddy, cool. And I guess I would take anything, is what I'm saying.
I think that the episodes go by really quickly, but they don't feel too short. But I actually do
Yeah.
wish they were longer. I wouldn't have minded if this had been a movie.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm into that. I'm
I
into
mean,
that. I
this
would
would
have
have to
watched
be
it.
like the first half. You can't make this two movies. You'd have to edit
Right.
down some backstory stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this could have been a movie.
I would have watched it. I would have gone to the theaters. I would have seen it 3 times.
Absolutely. Before we go, fun little tidbit. Our next episode will be our 100th published episode.
My God. What have we been doing? We have to celebrate. We
We
have to
have to
celebrate.
celebrate, right?
Buy us stuff. We'll make a Cash App and a Venmo and a Zelle. We want a present.
Yeah, it's our birthday, kind
100
of.
episodes.
100 episodes, and then March 1st is our 10-year anniversary of us recording together.
So much love. So much love.
Exciting things coming up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Dunk the Lunk process all this information next week.
Yeah,
Because that's a lot.
yeah.
There's a lot that he's, I can't even imagine.
And Makar's reaction
Oh,
to finding out his
Makar.
son got his ass beat
In front of the small folk.
in front of everybody. They're going to be talking about it.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, well, I'm here for it.
I've been Tanya.
I'm always Nikki.
See you next week. For previous episodes, find us at thousandeyespodcast.com. On YouTube, you can find us at 1,000 Eyes in One Podcast. If you'd like to follow us on social media, we are 1,000 Eyes in One on Instagram and Facebook, 1,000 Eyes Pod on Blue Sky, and if you're interested in our speculative fiction book club, follow Wine on an Empty Stomach on Instagram.